This is the tale of Erik, a Viking warrior, a sailor, and a man who faced the fury of the gods. His final voyage was not of conquest, but of fate, loss, and the promise of Valhalla. Erik had always known the sea was cruel. But nothing could prepare him, or his crew, for the storm that shattered their fate. The sky cracked open with thunder. Waves rose like mountains. The longship groaned under the weight of the gods' fury. Thunder cracked like the axes of gods. Towering waves swallowed the sky. Men cried out not in fear, but in defiance, Vikings to their last breath. The sea was merciless. One by one, Erik watched his brothers vanish beneath the black waves, their cries lost to the howling winds. Shields floated like fallen leaves. Oars snapped like brittle bones. The proud longship, once their path to glory, was torn apart and scattered into the abyss. Only Erik clung to life, clutching a broken plank, drifting further from everything he knew. Alone, adrift, and at the mercy of the gods. Hours, or perhaps days, passed before Erik's body was hurled onto the unforgiving, rocky shores of Iceland. Sharp stones bit into his skin as he crawled forward, gasping against the chill of the salted air. Around him, the wreckage of their broken voyage lay scattered, splintered wood, shattered shields, and torn sails abandoned among the black stones. The sky above stretched gray and merciless. The howling winds carried no hope, only the distant roar of a sea that had claimed everything he loved. Erik forced himself upright, every bone aching, every breath a battle. Alone, stranded at the edge of the world, he took his first trembling steps into the unknown. Though battered in body and spirit, Erik remembered his duty. A Viking's death was sacred, it was not enough to simply leave the fallen where they lay. He gathered the bodies of his comrades with reverence, laying them upon a raised pyre built from driftwood and broken shields. In Norse belief, fire was the bridge to the afterlife, the flames would carry their spirits to Valhalla, where the worthy feasted with the gods. Erik whispered prayers to Odin and the ancestors, lighting the pyre as the cold wind howled across the barren shore. The fire cracked and hissed, smoke rising into the bleak sky, a final gift to his fallen brothers, honor, remembrance, and safe passage beyond this world. Through the mist, Erik saw him, Esker, his crewmate and dear friend. Silent. Hollow-eyed. A ghost, or a memory? Erik blinked, but Esker remained, watching, then vanished. Days passed without food, without water. The cold crept into his bones. The land blurred. The air whispered. Shapes moved in the fog. The gods were calling. Erik saw it, the great hall of Valhalla, golden and vast. For Vikings, death in battle was the highest honor, their souls carried by Valkyries to feast forever among gods and warriors. Odin's one-eyed gaze watched him. Thor's laughter rolled like thunder. Erik's heart lifted, for this was the destiny every Norseman dreamed of. As the wind quieted and the northern lights danced across the sky, Erik lay still. A faint smile formed on his face. He was no longer alone, the gods had come for him. Valhalla had opened its gates. Now, Erik drinks with the gods. His crewmates by his side. No storm can reach him. No hunger can touch him. Only song, steel, and stories live on. In Valhalla, his name will echo forever.